We've got a pyramid here, and it says calculate the angle that one of the triangular faces makes with the base of the pyramid. Now they've put this triangle in here to sort of help us here, okay? Because the angle is referring to the angle that's formed here, okay, into this triangle. Now we might draw it to sort of help us make sense of this. Okay, so it's an upright triangle, isn't it, in this pyramid, and we know the height there is 2.1. Essentially what they want is they want this angle here, yeah, the angle that's formed from this sort of slanty edge here, yeah, the slant edge of the triangle side. They want this angle here, don't they? Okay. Now, the mistake people have made with this question in the past is then they've called this side 3.4. Of course it isn't it? This side is going to be 1.7. Because that side there is half of this, isn't it? Yeah? 3.4 is the full base. This only takes us to the center of the pyramid. So you've got to halve it and get 1.7 there. Okay? And then, of course, to work out angle X, well, it's a right angle triangle. Okay? We know two sides, so we can use SOHCAHTOA. This is the hypotenuse, yeah, the longest side. Opposite here, the angle, and then adjacent there next to the angle and the right angle. So, I know two sides. You need to know two sides to work out the angle. So I'm going to write SOHCAHTOA. And of course, the two sides I'm going to use here then are O and A, so it's going to be tan. So I'm going to do tan of the angle X. Follow the order O over A, so 2.1 over 1.7. Now the next step is really important, okay? We selected tan, which is the right one, but it's important then to get X, you need to take that tan over, don't you? You do the inverse tan, or tan to the minus 1. When you want the angle, that's what you do. Take the tan over, you shift it over, and you do tan to the minus 1. Important to write that line to get the mark. And then we do shift tan 2.1 over 1.7, and you get the angle in now to be 51 degrees, okay? 51 there, 0.00, so 51 degrees. Okay, now, part B, it says the company then is going to cover this whole pyramid with chocolate, okay? And it says calculate the cost of covering all 5 faces. But there are 5 faces, aren't there? Because you've got 4 triangles on the sides, okay? But of course you've got the base then, haven't you? The base, which is a square. Now, if we're covering it, we've got to be interested in the area, okay? Now, the base is going to be really easy to work out because it's a square. So you just do 3.4 times 3.4. That's going to be really easy there. Okay, in fact, let's do it. It's the area of the square base will be 3.4 times 3.4. So my calculator, 3.4 squared will be 11.56. I'm going to write it all down right here because I don't need to round here, and I've got 11.56. So I'll write down exactly what it says on the calculator. So centimeter squared. Now we've got to work out the area then of the triangles. For the triangles, I'm going to go back to this again. This is what's going to really help me here. I'm going to work out what the hypotenuse is, the length here, okay? Because if I work this out, you'll see it actually then makes it easy for me to work out the area of the triangle, okay? So you might not see why at the minute, but ultimately I'm going to work out this here, yeah? I'm going to work out that there. So to work out this, well, they've given me 2 sides, so I can work out the third side, can't I? Just by using Pythagoras. So 1.7 squared add 2.1 squared will equal them. So this squared and this squared will equal the longest side squared, which we usually call C, don't we? So C squared. So if I work that out, I get then this to be 7.3 to be C squared. So then to get C, you square root 7.3. And on my calculator, it simply comes out to be 2.7 centimeters. You may be wondering why I did that, okay? But notice here, that there, actually going to the apex, okay, represents the height of the triangle face, okay? So if I was to lay out the triangle flat, So I'll just kind of draw it here. Hopefully then it'll help you see it. If I draw it out flat, you'll see what I've simply worked out here. That there, which is simply the height of the triangle, 2.7. Now, I know that, don't I? I know the base of the triangle, okay? I know the base there of the triangle to be 3.4, okay? Now, we just need to appreciate then we've got a triangle here with the base and the height, so we can simply work out the area being base times height divided by 2. So the base is 3.4 times the height of 2.7 divided by 2. So if I do that, it comes out to be 4.59 centimeters squared. So that's the area then of the triangle. Now to get the total area, I need to add the base, which was a square, plus then 4 of these, yeah, because there's 4 lots of these triangles. So on my calculator, that comes to 29.92 centimeters squared. So this is total area. Now each centimeter squared then costs 0.08, so we can say the total cost then, we've got 29.92 centimeters squared. Each centimeter squared is 0.08. So if I times them, I can get then the total cost. So I get 2.39, okay? Or we could even round that then to be 2.4, and it's actually pence. So it costs 2.4 pence to cover it in chocolate.